Hey,
4-2.
fellow rappers of the Kern. I did notice that it has been an unusual day on the river because on previous rounds, commercial boaters were rescuing customers off the
One
riverbank.
more.
I knew most of the crew on my boat and believed that they could all make the swim across the river in case something happened at Ewings Rapid. I told my crew before the rapid if we came out of the boat to swim to the right bank. We wanted to go big, so I tried to sink the holes like we successfully had done the previous 3 runs, but we caught too much of the wave on the right, and you will see.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! To the right! To the right, go! To the right! Swim to the right! Rich, you gotta swim out or go in the boat, one of the two. Well, that's the worst I've ever had on you, and we wanted to go big. Swim, get out.
Once I got the boat across the river and the 2 swimmers that were in my boat were close to getting across the river, looked like they were doing fine. I turned my attention to helping the other 2 on the opposite shore. I grabbed my bowline bag to see what I could do to help them. As I walked over to help, I think it's a good time to assess how I handled everyone getting dumped out of the boat. I was patient and made sure that I was recovered enough and in the right position to pull myself back in the boat on the first try. I was worried about one swimmer that was near the boat getting between the boat and the shore, so I told him to swim across the river. Looking back on it, it would have been better to have him move along the line of the boat towards me, and I could have pulled him back in the boat after I got in once in the boat. I further encouraged my swimmers to swim across the river, which they did. This made it so I could paddle across the river to help the boaters on the shore. If I wasn't confident in their ability, I would have definitely told them to stay with the boat, and my top priority would have been to paddle towards the boat towards them to rescue them. Just as I got closer to my paddlers on the shore, I saw it swimming. I threw a rope to help her, but it happened so fast I wasn't able to get her attention in time, and she was just out of range. It was fine though, as she swam to the boat.
Grab the rope!
The last person on the shore was helped by the kayaker, whoever you are. Thank you.
The rope! They're not gonna make it, don't worry. He's got it.
Yeah, the other guy got out. He's on the kayak. Fun part of the day, huh?
Yeah. They wanted to go big. We went big. That's the biggest I've ever done on that raft. Yeah. I never had everybody come out. Yeah. Okay. Good.
This is the first time that I had paddlers separated by so much distance on the river. I am thankful that they were able to self-rescue for the most part, and I didn't have to paddle down the lake to get them. As a mostly private boater, I'm always trying to assess people in my boat and to put a plan together before something happens. If there is someone that I'm concerned about, I will assign a person or persons to help them if they are in the river. A communicated plan before the rapid definitely helps, but it certainly is not foolproof. I've done Lake Adi over 200 times, and I have only had 2 people come out of the boat during those runs. They were pulled right back into the boat. I guess it was my turn to get surprised by the river. Last week at 4,300 cubic feet on the big boy trip, we did a 360 over Ewing without any issue. I definitely have renewed respect for the Ewing Rapid.
We went big!
If you see a different
That's never happened to me on that
blue airboat
before.
on the river, say hi. It's Stuart.
It was me. I should have yelled first. Well, we had...
Chuck was having a hard time on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's coming.
It shoved us right into there. Yes. We were still right at the bottom of the rapids and boats were coming. So there was no way we could swim against the rapid. So we went to the side, got up, rested, reassessed. Chuck was like, as soon as I could see daylight, I was so glad. But, and I felt him come right on top of me. And I was holding his vest as we were under the water, like, okay, at least 2 of us are together. But I'm going to come up with him.
Oh man, they're just...
And then he was, yeah, he got beat up quite a bit. I think his legs.
I went down there and then I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw him top. That's why I went up to throw you guys to the rope, and I saw the kayakers bringing you down.
He couldn't get past, he kept trying to get past that next curve and couldn't. And I said, we will swim to you. And he's like, okay. And so then we took off. Chuck he couldn't swim strong enough out. So he was going through the trees.
I climbed up in the boat and I paddled to the shore.
3 times today. You got in that boat?
Yeah. It didn't flip.
Oh, it did?
It did not flip.
It righted.
It righted. Yeah, I didn't have to flip it over. I would have paddled the shore upside down.
How did it right when I remember it?
It was on top and it righted.
It was on top of me. Yeah.
It was upside down and then it righted.
I was shocked when I looked
Chuck,
at
how are your legs?
You know what? I don't see any cuts. Is this Chuck or is it the ghost of Chuck?
This is Chuck 2.0.
Well, that is the worst.
You saved my life.
So that is the worst I've ever had through Ewing. Nothing came close to that ever. That was the worst. Out of 150 times I've been down the river, that is the worst. I've had 2 come out. That's it. That's the worst I've ever. Oh man. I said, okay, we're going big. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but anyway.
I'm like, everything's cool, and I'm like, second, I'm like,
Because I was past the rope by the time I could hear and understand.
Yeah, I was screaming, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. But
yeah, it's just the right flow.
it was a little higher.
At higher flow, it fills in, and it's not that big of a dip. But at this flow, it comes in and hits that wave, and it's just like boom.
I
I didn't want to lose my paddle, so I was having
I appreciate that.
when you got your
Me too.
paddle.
Well, we lost one. That's not bad.
This one, maybe.
It's gone. That's fine.
Float or they go down.
They'll show up. Someone will grab it. In fact, this one guy I raft with, he took a picture once of a paddle and said Stewart's on it. He goes, look what I found. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
8, and they're picking up another.
Well, there was probably from that boat there or something. They probably rescued like 2 or 3 from this boat here. So they probably came out
Oh yeah.
and then they're grabbing them because you go faster down. It's flippy, that's for sure.
That little kid is like petrified in the middle. He's like this.
And I'm glad I didn't have that with some other people. So
Did you have your camera on the whole time?
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, it was
I can't
major.
wait to see it. I'm ready to see everything from the day.
That's really nice of these guys. So,
Yeah, it seems like that's the river etiquette. You just help anybody.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's just period. Yeah, people need people. I mean, I'll help anybody.
it doesn't matter. Just
Yeah.
everything in there.
Hey, you guys relaxed enough to get in the boat? Yeah, well, you can walk out down if you want, Chuck. We got this. We got this.
I think I will.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
I kind of get it, Chuck.
Hey, it's slippery. Yeah, when you walk up, it's super slippery right here. Yeah, I'll hold it.
Thank you. Okay.
Let's get up in the front here, Rich. We'll just do 4 corners. Sit back here with me. Oh, I guess you can sit there. That's fine. And we'll do